there, scrappy peeps. This is Lisa from the Cherry on Top. I'm going for take 2 on this video. I accidentally hit audio recording instead of video recording and just recorded my voice, which was pretty useless, as you can imagine. Okay, today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to turn the new free project life cards into a digital image that you could use digitally, or that you can put into a software program such as Photoshop Elements, as I'm using right now, and update and change and manipulate and maneuver. Let me show you how I do it. You might have a much better way, but I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay, so you see the new freebie found on the cherryontopdesigns.com blog. I have a blank file you can see here. I'm just going to drag that over. La, la, la. And then I'm going to go over here with a left click on the cookie cutter tool. And then I'm going to click on the flower shape. The other one is for cropping. And then you get this, well, you get all kinds of shapes, whatever you want. But it's already set on the one I need. Imagine that. And I'm going to make the shape. It's always a smart layer. I always just click OK, and then it goes away. Okay, and then I have this little shape, and then you can just get it to fit. Or you look at what you can also do. Maybe you want it to look just like that, or make it bigger or smaller, or however. But we're just going to show you how to do it to cover up the journaling. You could do it like this. You could cover up those hearts, or maybe you like the hearts and you want to leave the hearts. Let me just click the box so you see what it looks like. Well, you can see a little bit of journaling. Yeah, let's move it to the right with our arrow keys. You can have it like that, or if you really don't want it at all, maybe you don't like the journaling that we put there. See, now it's blank. Okay, and you can do that here, and you can do that here. I'll show you a little bit how to do it on this one. I'm going to go to my layers, right click, and duplicate that layer with the left click. Click OK. And then you can go up here and put it over it. You can be really picky about it. If you really want to keep all of the greenery there, it's okay. It's really not that difficult. It's just a tad bit time consuming maybe. Okay, if I go like this, I'm going to take it over as far as I can until I get to that leaf there. And what do you know? I just covered the script. I still have a little bit up there, as you can see. Oh, and a little bit on this side. I'm going to stretch a little further. I'm going to duplicate again with a right click and a left click on duplicate layer. Click OK. I'm going to make it a little smaller. I'm going to use my arrow key and just move up until I've covered all of the journaling. See, this is a JPG version. And I didn't provide a ping this time. And another thing that you might not particularly care for is the black outline. You see, I have to put the black outline in, especially in JPG form. Otherwise, you'll print it out and you won't know where to cut. I found that out the hard way. Oh, total ding-dong-arama moment there. Okay, so if you want to get rid of that too, let's go back again to the cookie cutter tool and left click. And then we're going to keep this shape. See, this shape here is going to be perfect. It's the exact same shape I used to make these cards. Okay, so we just left click and drag, and we'll make sure that we click inside of the little lines so that we don't have the lines. And there we go. See? Okay. And then another thing you could do is left click on this crop tool if you want. And then you can put them on their own, right? Like this. Okay, like it's on its own. Okay. Another thing you could do then is take it and put it right in. You can put your own journaling in there, of course. Or you can grab a template like this one. This is a template that I designed with fabulous goodies from Creative Market. And it matches, ta-da, these free Project Life cards. Okay, and then you just put it wherever you want. Maybe you want to put a little angle on it or something like this. I also thought it was kind of cute when I made it a little bit smaller and I drug it over here and I kind of hung it like a little banner, like a little tag there. I thought that was also kind of cute. Okay, that's an idea. Here's another idea. This is kind of what they're intended for Project Life pages. Here, I have an example for you. Oh, like, hey, it's still there. That's from my flopped video that I started off with. This particular template is still free on the Cherry on Top blog, but on the old blog, not on the new site, but on the old blog on Blogger. It's actually at lmtruck.be. That's the original blog. I'm trying to import everything into my WordPress, but it is not working, much to my frustration, as you can imagine. Anyway, I took the card that I just did and I put it over this particular layer, as you can see over here in the layers bar, and I just cropped it in. I'll show you another example. Instead of a picture, perhaps, you will slide in your card and you'll put it over it. And you can choose to either try to get it to fit a little bit and then crop, or crop it right away, or clip it right away rather. Put it right above the layer you need. See, that's the photo spot that it was. Now I'm going to right click and choose left click, create clipping mask. Now you see it's not exactly centered. It's pretty darn close though. Or maybe it is well centered. But you can move it to however you like it. Use the arrow keys or use your mouse, however you want to do it. And yeah, very different ways you could use it. So even though I've only provided you with a JPG version of these cards, you can totally use them digitally. And that's how. And you can even see how flexible they are. You can make them square. You can get rid of the journaling and insert your own, however you want to do it. And that's all I wanted to show you today. I hope that this tutorial was useful to you, and I really hope even more that you'll pop over to our new site, the cherryontopdesigns.com, where you'll be able to get these free printable Project Life cards on Friday for Freebie Friday. Thanks so much for checking out the Cherry. Happy scrapping!